That is helicopter, and that is AMR. And I want to capture this video since I document on my podcast. It's 9:13 p.m. First of all, here's my shadow here, and here's another shadow here. Since I documented on my podcast, the entity sounding sirens and doing so, which is a hallmark. It is 9:13 since the moment that I created that podcast and made that note. The entity continuously sounding sirens, amplifying it. Then the adds helicopter, and I'm capturing video of that right now. This is documentation of what is harassment by an entity that's engaged in federal stalking. The entity is flying in a circle by helicopter, and I am being molested with what is directed light. I just want to show you there's more than one shadow. I have multiple shadows. That's what I was showing over here, if you could see that or not. But this is the P.O.C, and the entity is stalking with the use of sirens and doing so incessantly for the past 10 minutes while I'm sitting here. And since I noted specifically, that's the conduct of the demon-possessed who are sitting in ambulances and police vehicles and fire trucks. As I document the P.O.C, they engage in more of it. By the way, that's why the entity flew over multiple times, which again, this is the idiot that drove by in a police vehicle. You're going to federal prison for that. And I remember I specifically noted that's like a stalking by helicopter, as though it's going to suggest that you're not stalking or that you are in any way not engaged in a pattern of conduct that I'm establishing it. I want to be clear, as I pointed that out, the entity engaging and flying over 4 times by helicopter. That's the conduct of the minions, okay? As I note, the hallmark of what is stalking by sirens, the entity incessantly sounding sirens and crossing path right now while the state flies over me by helicopter, okay? This is speaking to federal prison, and that's demonic. They're pacing. That's a demon that is flying that helicopter, and it is also a government actor. This is P.O.C at the Ontario Town Square, a state facilitating venue. It is currently 9:14 p.m. That is called relevant positioning, and it is the entity that is using ongoing audible activity. Not only is this a pattern of conduct the people of the state are monitoring, the people of the state are threatening with this entity as well, and this is documented as what is harassment by an entity, criminal summoning. That is the criminal misuse and abuse of their emergency vehicles while they're engaged in surveillance as the government. This is P.O.C.